Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Fate. Okay, so it looks like we got a tunnel spider to kill, and then just an item to retrieve. So probably pretty easy stuff on this level. Tunnel spiders aren't a very threatening enemy. I think they're vulnerable to piercing damage, but I can't remember. Not that it really matters for a boss, he'll just resist it regardless. I was listening to my, what do you call it, my recording for the last episode, and I was surprised to find that apparently the loud voices is more on my end. The recording seemed to be pretty normal on the volume scale, so that was good at least. I didn't have to change too much. Was that the axe that was glowing that he was just wielding? Alright. Well, oh, werewolf, or minotaurs, not werewolves. Hooray. A new Vecta Corbin for me to worry about. +2 attack. Might as well keep that. That's actually some solid ice damage. You know, it's a hatchet, so it's still pretty terrible. First level fine, though, that'd be a great item to have. See, that's the thing about enemy weapons. They can wield just about anything. And it's a real toss-up whether they're going to have an actual dangerous weapon or not. Because something like a saber, like that guy had, doesn't do much damage. However, the hammer he was using did. What does that thing do? Oh. It's actually pretty good. Quite a few of these items are so far. I just need to keep raking in the money, and I'd like it if I stopped getting magic hatchets, because, you know, hatchets are worth almost nothing. Even magical, they're worth almost nothing. By default, I believe armor pieces are worth a lot more money than weapons. And so an artifact armor piece is worth a lot more than an artifact weapon in most regards. If you can find an artifact gem, that usually puts others to shame. I remember... Oh, a mummy. I remember back in the old days, me and my siblings used to cheat at the game. You can't in Steam, it's removed. But you used to be able to press like 3 buttons at the same time, and if you did, it would open up a little command prompt, and if you typed in the exact name of any particular item or creature, it would just create that near you.
You have sprung a trap.
We used to use when we wanted to just make a bunch of money to try and max things out. We would create legendary iron bands, which is like
exhausted.
Iron Band is the artifact version of the best belt in the game. And the legendary version was worth just like hundreds of thousands of gold a piece. It was a lot of money. 2 Azure Longstaffs. But that was one of the only ones. Like, I remember there's that. There's a thing it's called like the 4 Winds or something. And it's a quad mace. Oh, that one's not identified. Extra dex. It's a quad mace, which is just a type of mace/club. And this particular one deals like all of the elemental damage types. Ow.
Your health is dangerously low.
Yeah, I could tell. That's another artifact right there.
Your pet has returned.
Okay. Well, ouch. Man, those werewolves hurt. 5 electric. Yeah, it's not that great, but it should bring in probably 10 grand. Somewhere in that area. Oh, our treasure room is small. You know what? I'll take that instead of that. Knockback is handy, particularly when you have a large weapon at play. Mine can reach most enemies from farther than they can reach me. You know, there's a few of them I remember. There's one called, like, the Zealous Circle or something, and another that's Gull's Disc. Those are the two early game buckler artifacts that I see most often. It still isn't super often, but I do see those ones. But there's a lot that I just have never seen or don't remember. Hey, a bugbear! I think that's our first one. Get used to seeing them. They have like 3 different classes of enemies that'll appear around the game too. The necromancers are the worst. They fling out poison spells, and I think they use reflection, which is the most enraging spell in the game. It just reflects a portion of the damage you suffer back at the attacker. Which, you know, as you can imagine, is really bad for me, especially if I deal lots of damage. Not in the book. Okay. So far, no sign of that tunnel spider or the item that we're looking for. Or, frankly, the way down. Haven't found that either. Yeah, these Timberwolves, they kind of mess me up. They hit a lot, and they hit fast, and they hit surprisingly hard. Okay, tunnel spiders do not have any innate weaknesses. I think I must be thinking of, like, model lurkers or something. Or some of the widows.
You have triggered a trap.
Oh, there it is. Behind the wall? Oh, come on! Did it glitch out? That's not my fault. Hey, Gull's Disc. Yeah, that thing's worth a decent bit. It's not great, but that 10% improved chance of block, when enemies have that, if an enemy ever blocks your attack, you can almost be certain they're using that thing. It's a pretty solid option, especially
Your
early
pet
on.
has departed.
If you use shields.
A trap has been sprung.
I think it's the only artifact I have found more than one of in a single run of the game. Aside from gems, because you get those by the 2s if you remove them from the Fate statue. That's the first actual bug I have ever seen in the game. That necklace being up in the ceiling, I have never seen that before.
You have completed
At least that's
the quest.
dead. Clear out this last
You have
corner.
sprung the trap. Your pet has returned.
40,000. That's a lot. There were 2 artifacts in it, though, so it's not that much, considering. There's no way we can get that, can we? That sucks. I'm going to open the portal here, because if I
You
come
enter
back,
the
since
portal.
I've never seen this behavior before, I don't know how exactly it behaves. It could just be a bug, and it'll move it back to where it's supposed to be once I return. I really doubt that, but we'll give it a shot.
Good day to you, Wanderer.
Here, I'll just sell those. Hold on, before I leave. No zircons. More gold bot dropped by enemies. That's a neat one, but I need my zircons at the moment.
You
I'm never
enter the
sure if
portal.
gold dropped by enemies and magic item finding apply to your pet too. If that thing's wearing jewelry that has those bonuses. It's gone. Great. Alright. Let's scout the entire level for this thing. Shouldn't be that hard to find. It's got a big name. There it is.
The quest is completed.
Excellent. It's a solid thing, but none of the numbers are high enough to be that big a deal. Alright.
You enter the
Well,
portal.
one extra portal and a few minutes. I think that's worth it to actually complete the quest. That was level 6, right? Oops. Yes.
You have gained fame.
Excellent. I'm a local hero. That's 8. 3 uses left of the charm. I might pick up another one. We're taking serious hits. You know what? The knockback is meh. I kinda don't want to deal with it.
Welcome, friend!
Guess we are taking the Timberwolf. Don't need a crossbow. It's a solid crossbow, though. Plus 5 strength and 5% strength. The 5%'s not huge, but plus 5 strength, plus 5 attack, and plus 5 defense, and some knockback. That's a really good crossbow, actually. It's kind of it's you know, a really weak crossbow as far as the type of crossbow that it is, but pretty good stats on it, at least. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. That is great news. Guess what I'm gonna be doing?
A fine day.
You have received.
Alright, guess we have a
task.
hag to kill. And an ogre with tunnel spiders. Okay, ogres are scary. They hit really, really hard. Not the hardest, but they do hit very hard.
You have received.
There are
the
only a
quest.
few actual enemy types in the game that I see, and they genuinely kind of scare me.
Good
Ogres
day
are
to
one
you.
of them.
Refreshed.
They're not that bad, because they
Be
use
welcome,
items or
traveler.
weapons. So depending on the type of weapon they're using, they might not be that bad. Life and strength. Yeah, definitely not.
You'll not find a better deal than in my shop.
Works very close to being as good as mine. But without being any faster, it's not worth it. No, mine's better. Okay, so he's got nothing. What you got,
You
Zim?
never know what sort of deals you'll find among my wares.
No jewelry. I'm not willing to risk it on other stuff. Okay, let's stock up on my supplies again. I should just need some identifies.
And you're always welcome here.
Take another one. Yeah, we're good on potions for the moment. I still don't think I can use anything. Okay. So let's try and get another Zircon before we head back in. I'd like a superior. 10% are good, but, 15%, they stack once you get enough of those things. Nope.
How may I help you?
There we are. Heck yeah. So we are now up to a cumulative 45% chance. I believe. Yeah, none of those have extra luck added. Alright.
You step into the portal.
Well, the ogre's scary. The hag shouldn't be that bad, because she's alone. Well, she doesn't have bodyguards. She might not be alone. The ones I really worry about are Yetis, when it comes to enemies that deal a lot of damage very fast. Yetis hit really hard. And they have a decent bit of health. Plus, they might frost you. Frost is a low-level attack spell, but, kill the gargoyle. It's a low-level attack spell, but it slows you down, like, really bad kind of slows you down. Mimic?
Your health is failing. Will you tempt fate?
Ooh, extra strength. I'll take it. Let's try and... No, that one's probably going to be outclassed pretty soon. Scale mail is solid. Let's give that a shot.
Fate has favored you.
3 mana. Oh well, it'll be worth more money when we sell it. Stupid pick. They take up... They're, like, super inconvenient because of the space that they take. Kill that. That's a vampire. Okay, they do drain life when they hit and heal themselves, but generally they're not too dangerous. They have some minor summoning spells. Ow! Ow! There's the ogre. Kill him now. Ah, we're gonna get poisoned.
You are poisoned. Your pet has fled.
Holy smokes, we are getting
Your health
absolutely wrecked.
Your health
Get me out of
is
there.
dangerously low.
Oh my word. Holy cow. Okay, that's my pet. Kill the widow. Kill them all. The widow queens come in with a pack of widows. That's how I knew I was going to get poisoned. Oh my word. He hits so hard. Can I clear out his friends at least first? No, it's not worth it. Kill him.
Your pet is fleeing.
Got him. Kill that.
Your
Kill that
health
thing.
is dangerously
No!
low.
Ah, I died.
You have died.
Alright. I'm just gonna
Choose
take the
your
experience and fame loss. It's not that
The
big
choice
right
is
now.
made.
Okay, one of those spiders ran for it. We gotta find and kill that thing. There it is. So, yeah, when you die there are 3 options. I almost always choose the first one, because the other ones will put
The
you
quest is completed.
in different places. Like, they will literally relocate you. And I don't want that. I'm here to finish what we started. So you may have noticed, that looked... Is that another boss? Oh, that's the hag. Yeah, you can hear her. Those spider types, there are 2 that look like that. Creeping Widows and Widow Queens. Another hag. Just wipe her out, please. Stupid creatures are nickel and diming me. Okay, I think there's... Yeah, there's a shaman. You slowed the wrong one, stupid.
You are overburdened.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's drop that in here. It's a long staff. Yep. Looks like that's all that we're doing for now. Yeah,
Your
just get out
pet
of
has
here.
departed.
I should probably return to town, honestly. Oh boy.
Your health is
Yeah,
dangerously
dang it.
low.
I was about to
You
run.
have died.
It keeps on getting worse is
The
the thing,
choice
so I don't
is
want to
made.
keep doing that. I was hoping to just, like, find a traveling merchant or a well or something. I just need to get out of here. The ogre took too much out of me. I'm gonna return,
You
we're
step
gonna buy
into
some
the
more healing
portal.
charms, and we'll be back. I've got enough money. I should have just bought more than
Your
3.
pet has
A good
returned.
day to you, wanderer.
Okay, that's a cracked zircon. At this level, the experience loss hasn't been that bad, but it will stack, and you can go below.
Welcome, friend!
Like what you're seeing here, the bottom of the swipe bar isn't 0. It's what I got for last level. If it can keep dropping though all the way back down to 0, and it takes ages to get it back. And I know because back when I was really bad at this game, and I know I just
At
died
these prices,
twice or
it's
3 times.
practically stealing.
Ooh, 21 to 34. Don't well. Wait a minute. 27 to 45. There we go. Okay, that's better. It's still slow, but whatever. Back when I was really bad at
You
the game.
step into the portal.
Yes, much worse than this. I died a lot more. And I thought, oh, the penalties aren't that bad. It'll be fine. It wasn't long before it was pretty much impossible for me to level
A
up.
trap has been sprung.
Because I just kept on getting killed, and I could never get the bar back up because of how low it had dropped. Once you get to that point, the game becomes very miserable. Alright.
You have sprung a trap.
Well, I had to spend a bit of cash, but I should have just bit the bullet and done that before. I thought that ogre was going to be scary. I wasn't wrong. Lots of health, and they hit really hard. great, more skeletons. Okay, let's find that hag and kill her. Oh, a ghost! Kill him now! They will slow you too.
Your pet has departed.
Hello there. Alright. Well, her spell was pretty pointless.
The quest
So,
is completed.
Good. That was much easier. This level is pretty sparse. There's a lot of it that's just inaccessible.
That is not possible.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot worse than mine. Not even close. Yeti! Okay. He hit me once, but I got a crit on him and then put him down fast, and he missed a few times. They hit so hard. That's not even a boss Yeti. Boss Yetis are terrifying. Yeah, I forgot also that random bosses that you can find in the dungeon are larger than other enemies. Like, quest bosses are basically always normal sized. But if you find a random enemy, a random boss, they're bigger than the normal.
Your pet has returned.
I forgot about that before. I didn't really
You
notice
enter
it.
the portal.
But there are certain enemies that you really notice it with, like especially the big ones. You'll see a Yeti, and you know, they're already pretty big.
Your pet has increased in power.
And they become just colossal if they're a random boss that you find.
Good
You have
day.
gained in experience.
I once found a
skill.
fire drake that was enormous. See, there are actual dragons in the game. They're pretty deep in the dungeon before you ever really start encountering them. You have to go down
At these prices,
really far
it's practically
before they pop up.
stealing.
Oh, military helm. That'll be good down the line. I'll take it. Ooh. 100%. Okay. I don't think he's got anything else I really need. I'll need another identify book, but
Let me show you what I have to sell, huh?
yeah, we'll do it like this. Take one more of those and another healing charm. We did not make a ton of money out of that one. It's because the dungeon level was small.
Welcome, friend.
8th level. A lightning beetle,
You have
so kill him and
received a
take his
quest.
stuff. Which one's this? Just kill a Timberwolf boss. Kill
You
another
have
lightning
received
beetle.
the
Okay.
quest.
2 lightning beetles and a Timberwolf. All lone bosses.
Good day to you.
Good. Bardiche. It's a cool weapon, but mine's much better. Right?
Everything here is a bargain.
It's pretty
You mark
cheap,
my words.
so it's probably cursed. What's this do? Ew. Absolutely not worth it. Oh well, that's why
I
it's a
have
gamble.
many mystic items for sale.
Oh, yeah, you don't got much of anything worth getting. Guess we're trying to get another Zircon. I was willing if that necklace was good enough to just
A
get
good
rid of
day
my
for you,
necklace
wanderer.
and break the thing. 2 cracked Zircons? I don't think so. But alas, 'twas not meant to be.
How may I help you?
There we go. I've really stacked up the Zircons fast in this game.
Hello.
Whoa.
Not even level
refreshed.
10, and we're up to, what, 55% now? That's pretty up there. Military helm is far down the line. Since I'm only putting 3 strength in at a time, it slows me down a lot more than it otherwise would. Once I hit,
You enter
I'm going to
the
say
portal.
45 dexterity, then I think I'm going to start easing off of it. Put just 1 on dexterity, 3 on, or a 4 on strength for a while. Because I'll need the strength for better defensive gear, too. But also just higher damage. Dex has its uses, but if you... Ooh. Oh. Yeah, just kill the little ones. Wow, too late. Normally, it's advisable to kill the little ones first, since, you know, you can cut the numbers down faster.
A trap has been
lower
sprung.
the odds of yourself getting poisoned, but I need a lot better defense to actually
You have
avoid
sprung
getting
the
hit.
trap. You have sprung the trap.
Unless you're playing a dex-centered character, which is really difficult to do, you're always going to get hit a lot. Or if you have really good defensive gear. It's hard to stack up enough defensive gear to make that big of a difference. It all helps, but it's not, like, world-changing.
That is not possible. A trap has been sprung.
Yeah, this level is huge. I'm hitting really hard, though. This Bardiche is... Or, not Bardiche. What am I using, actually? What is this thing? A braced halberd. This one's pretty good. Wow, man, you see how hard he hit? At least the enemies aren't very fast when it comes to sides. When they use them, though, man, do they hit hard.
You have triggered a trap.
Kill the werebore immediately.
You are overburdened.
Okay, just get out of here.
Your pet has departed. You are fortified.
They made stamina a lot more useful in the other versions of Fate. Great, we're getting more dangerous animals. Because they added power attacks, where you could just hit everyone around you and hit them pretty hard. It cost a little bit of mana and a lot of stamina. And I sort of liked that. It gave you a more active role in most combat. But that's in some of the later ones. I think the only one I remember it in. There's 4 Fate games that I know of, which is Undiscovered Realms, The Cursed King, and The Traitor's Soul, I believe. I've played Undiscovered Realms a little bit, but never got into it much. I got very into The Cursed King, which I think was the newest one.
Your pack is full.
But I gave it up after finding certain enemies to just be so cheap and unfun that there was no point in playing the game anymore. And then there is... Yeah, then Traitor's Soul, which I never played. And I don't know when power attacks came into play. I don't think they're in Undiscovered Realms, but they are in The Cursed King. So I can't remember exactly. No, it's kind of sad. I liked Cursed King. It added in, like, you could choose to be different races in the game, which was pretty cool. I'd never seen anything like that in a Fate game before. But it had other issues. Like, you could pick up party members, there were a lot more items, the pet's inventory was way bigger.
Your pet has departed.
And the different items made it a lot easier to spec into different and, like, multi-class type characters, almost. Okay, did someone go in here? Yes. There was a lot of cool stuff that I liked what they were going for, but it all didn't work together super well. There were multiple dungeons, but Undiscovered Realms did that first. I'm pretty sure every other Fate game has multiple dungeons. The problem I had with the Cursed King is once you reach the third dungeon, which is like the Haunted Mansion or something like that, you would get... There was an enemy in there that was like a big boar type enemy, and it would just kill you. Like, in one hit, I died. I had a high-level, strong character who had basically conquered the whole rest of the game. I was feeling good about myself. Okay, there's one of our lightning beetle targets. And then all of a sudden, he's casting. Oh. That's a defensive spell, so it doesn't do much damage. It just pushes you. In the third dungeon, though, there was just this particular enemy that was like a big boar, and he would just slap you for like all of your health. He wasn't very fast at attacking. They weren't that good at actually hitting. But all it would take is one time, and you would just die. And there was basically nothing I could do about it. It was just very RNG.
You have triggered a
So
trap.
knowing that, I just sort of gave up after meeting it. Figured, what's the point? If they're going to be this cheap and unfair. Oh, a mummy. Ah, great. Really? Why me? Okay, I'm backing off until this wears off. I'm going for the mummy. He's got a lot less piercing resistance, and he's the one who's slowing me. Oh, my word. Nope, 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 nope. I'm getting out of here. That was Frost that he just cast. Oh, did he blind the pet too? He did, or enfeebled. Either one makes it really difficult to fight. Okay, this guy is a really debilitating spellcaster. That's the wolf. The wolf is slowing me. And summoning. Oh my word. This is misery. And he's got a ton of piercing resistance.
Your pet has fled. Your
Where'd he
pet
go?
is fleeing.
Yeah, well, when the pet runs out of health, it just runs in circles for a while before stopping. I'm not too worried about that.
The quest.
Okay, he's dead. Now let's just try to kill this mummy quickly. It's already been injured pretty bad.
Your pet is fleeing.
Thank you, pet. He ran right in the way and tanked it just at the right time.
Your pack is full.
Okay. That was pretty bad, I gotta be honest. It's the problem I face being a polearm user. All of my my gear, I can't wear heavy armor as fast as a normal player could. Or, I shouldn't say normal. As fast as a different spec character could. Not one of these robes. Gross. Here, let's do this.
Your pet has
Oh, I should have
departed.
given him the potion. The stamina potion. Oh well. Well, there is still a lightning beetle running around somewhere, a boss. We gotta kill that thing. But I think that's it. Of course, I could just come across another weird mummy that's gonna start whipping magic around at me. Yeah, one of the things I did like a lot about the Cursed King also is the pet's inventory is the size of the storage chest. So you didn't have to send him back for a really long time. One of the things I didn't like was the addition of locked chests. There are chests in it that are locked. The only way to open them is to just have a key in your inventory when you try to open them. And it felt really bad to play around. Okay, there's an ogre. He makes me worry. Because you could not, like, there was no easily accessible way to get keys. They would randomly appear in a shop, and it wasn't very common. Like, you could find one or two every now and then, but there are 3 different sizes of chests and stuff. It was just a really bad experience. I just didn't like it at all. Okay, we'll chase him down and kill him in a minute. And the inaccessibility of keys was just frustrating.
Your
more than
pet
anything
has
else.
returned. That is not possible.
Wrong axe, okay. This is the fisherman. So let's see what we got here. Smalls, fingerlings, and smalls. That's all he's got. So, nothing worth grabbing yet. If you ever get some flawless, hit me up. Vampire bats are a waste of space. They're a high-level enemy for some reason, but they're not actually dangerous. That's a goblin shaman. Kill him now. Okay. Thank goodness. They use reflection. They are the most... well, one of the two most notorious users of reflection. Them and wraiths. Okay, there's our other boss. Wraiths are, like, basically just really high-level ghosts. Stamina. You couldn't have got a worse spell.
You feel refreshed. The quest is completed.
But yeah, no, those goblin shamans, they carry goblins with them, and the goblins aren't very strong. Because, you know, they're really early game enemies. But they also cast Reflection by default, and Reflection is a terrible spell. So we like to kill them before they have the opportunity.
Impossible.
What do we got here? Huh. Here, just wear it. Looks like the final room is a treasure room.
You are fortified.
%4 strength. Sure, why not? Alright, let's head back to town. Undiscovered Realms had like an import
portal
feature where you could take your old characters and you could import them in. But it's sort of wonky if I remember right. There were items that are in Fate that weren't in Undiscovered Realms, and so those would just get erased from your character. I can't remember exactly. And the way it was that the game itself was set up felt kind of weird.
Hello?
It was a strange experience. I didn't play it very much.
Well, what can I do for you?
They are not giving as much experience as I would like.
Come closer. I might be able to
But I am making
cut
lots
your
of money
deal.
off of them, at least. That there is one of the best helm types in the game, the Great Helm. But I certainly can't afford it. And it's, you know, way beyond me at the moment. Wait, did he have jewelry?
At these prices, it's practically stealing.
Not a bad option, but I like my strength more.
Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah, these things can have a maximum of 20 uses. It's rare that you'll actually find that many scrolls without buying more from other stores and adding them. But they can get up there.
Good day.
You have received
That's
a
it. What did you
quest.
just ask for? Okay, that's a Shambling Dead. Is that also Shambling Dead? Yeah. I think... Let me think here. So there are mummies? Oh, a brain beast. I hate brain beasts.
You have received a task.
They mostly screw with magic users, and I think they're vulnerable to piercing, so
Good day.
You are
we should be
refreshed.
very well suited to kill them. Shambling Dead, I think those are super
Can I help
zombies.
you?
Those are big, much stronger zombie types. Oh yeah, he has nothing. I do like the different kinds of stabs, but most aren't very good. That's a polearm. It's fast is the thing. It's a really fast type of polearm. But the damage is like less than half. Maybe a little more than half. I don't think it'd be enough to make up for it, especially, well, I don't know.
At these prices,
Whew.
it's practically stealing.
Splint mail is some strong stuff. I can't use it yet, though. And given that it's only 41,000 from the gambler, whose stuff is... Maybe his stuff is lower than it otherwise would be. I can't remember. I thought it was higher. That has to be an incredibly powerful object to be worth 300,000. Okay, well I could be willing to give up a Zircon, if what I get is really good. Let's give these a shot. Hammer, magic bonus, 9% strength, and 6 strength solid. I think that's going to be more right now than my other ring. So it's my ring, but better, basically. The hammer is useless, but the rest of those are good options. They're helpful. Bunch of magic. Ooh, huge vitality bump. Mostly magic stuff, but 5 damage taken reduced and big vitality bonus. I'll take those. What's my health do? Yeah, that's a pretty big jump. And I don't think... Yeah, it's a little bit better than mine. Heck yeah. Okay, let's go remove the Zircon, and then I'm going to try to enchant my belt. Yeah, we'll go with the belt. See if I can get some sockets added.
Have I got a deal for you?
Guess I could have given those to my pet. Oh well. Let's be honest, he's not really a fighting force, and probably never will be.
Fate smiles upon
Unique powers on the first try. Yeah, we're not touching it. Try this one.
Fate smiles
Sockets,
upon
yes. 2 sockets. Extra, yes. We all know what that means.
I have many mystic items for sale.
Alright. Let's do this thing. We're making all the money.
A good day to you, Wanderer.
I don't know why I'm still looking at those. I'm very unlikely to give up what I have, as far as my rings
May
go. Well,
fortune
that ring's
favor
not
you.
great. If I could find a better one, I could be willing to swap it out, and then use the Zircon in something else.
May fortune favor you.
That'd be pretty funny. It's only 7,000, honestly. It's just an extra 3%, though, for 7 grand. Probably not worth it. This is really a problem when you
How
get to
may
much
I
higher
help you?
levels. And you don't want to, you know, get rid of your Zircons, of course. But you'll have, like, a really, really powerful, expensive item, and now it's no longer useful, so you gotta get rid of it. Oh, I should heal up first.
Well
You
met.
feel refreshed.
Yeah, and shaving an extra 5 off every hit. Like I said, a lot of that stuff's centered around magic and mana, which I don't
You
do
step into
anything
the
with
portal.
anyway. Except stamina, which isn't that big a deal. But each of those other items that's magic-based, they do have a few side benefits that are definitely super helpful for me. It's kind of like the Amulet of Power in Baldur's Gate 2. You know, it's mostly a magic user amulet, but that one thing in it that's immunity to level drain, like, that alone makes it extremely valuable for anyone. Oh my word. He hit me and dealt almost no damage.
A trap has been
Treasure
sprung.
room, right up there.
You have sprung a trap.
I don't think anything increased my damage output by that much. Okay, that's a boss. Okay, that's the Shambling Dead we're hunting, yep. Super zombie. They hit really hard, but, you know, they're zombies, so they're also slow. So, well, whatever. I'm still not afraid of you, because I can just back up and hit you from farther away. And I have now no reason to take hits like that. Just kill him.
Your notoriety has grown.
I'm now a local legend. Holy smokes, plus 15 and 12 on those things. Well, I guess that means that my stamina lasts for quite a while. Right? Is that, what,
You
22
have
seconds now?
completed a quest.
Yep. That's handy. pretty railroady level of the dungeon so far. It's taken me in a very set path. Just a cursed ring. No reason to ever use that. Okay, widows, and they're running. If I can pick them off while they run. There we go. No one got poisoned. The worst is when you have, like, an enemy boss. Kill the shaman. He was about to cast Reflection, I'm almost sure of it. I'm pretty sure they also have fireballs and stuff they'll throw around. But he was probably about to cast Reflection. But the worst is when you have a boss who has, like, Widow Queen minions. Or something like that, because then, oh my word, a gang of ogres. Alright, well, let's have it out. Okay. That went surprisingly well. A few solid crits put them down fast. And a gang of bugbears right over here.
Your pack is full.
And of course you dropped a pick, which is too large for me to hold at the moment.
You cannot carry anymore.
And another pick. What is with all the picks? I hate those things. Okay, I'm gonna dump some stuff here. I'll just come back for it. My pet should return in just a few... half a minute.
You have sprung a trap.
We'll run back, take what we can. You never know, I might find a merchant, he'll make it faster anyway. Oh, that's a wyvern. Wyverns hit pretty hard.
You are
But,
poisoned.
oh well, okay. Wyverns do not poison in this unless they are specifically venomous wyverns, which are a higher level monster. Okay, I'm gonna go back for the loot.
Your pet has returned.
Let's get these picks out of here.
Your pack is full. You are overburdened.
Where is the pick? Oh, I have it. Let me just look at that. Trash.
Your pet has departed.
They're not quite as bad as like a Vecticorbin or a Battle Scythe, but they're still pretty annoying. And the thing is, most of those giant weapon types aren't even very good.
You have sprung a trap. That is not possible.
Battle Fog. Oh, that's a kind of a weird dead end. Alright, well, glad I came up here first, because this level's pretty big, and it'd be annoying to backtrack all that way.
Your stamina is low.
Small pile of hags. You all made the mistake of trying to fight me.
Your pack is full. Your pet has returned.
I'm gonna send him now.
Your pet has
He
departed.
could take a little more, but I like to keep the train rolling.
You have sprung a trap. You have been poisoned.
Pretty close to leveling up. I think I have, what, one boss to kill out here somewhere? Is that it? Hit the thing, my word. Wyverns hit fast and they hit hard.
You have been granted new skills.
No, that was exactly what I was trying to avoid, was a slow. But at least it came in just too late to matter.
Your pet has returned.
I'd say of Scions? Seasons, okay. Now there goes a reflection. Oh, wearable. Okay, well, it hurt, but my damage output is not so high that it's, like, world-breakingly bad yet.
You have sprung a trap.
For a level this big, I'm not making great money yet. There is a treasure room, though, isn't there, at the other end? I kind of spotted it a little while back. There's probably some decent loot in there. Hopefully. Yeti! Ow! My word, they hit hard. Oh, there's more of them. There's probably a third. If there were two, there's usually more. Like, it is possible for multiple types of enemies, or the same type of enemy, to spawn in the same place multiple times. But it happens so rarely, especially when the enemy types are able to get so diverse. Because, you know, early game, there's a lot fewer options. You get late into the game, there's a lot more. And so...
You have sprung a trap.
Okay. Emerald ring. Strength penalty, some other stuff, mostly magic-based, it's whatever. Okay, I'm gonna have to circle all the way
Your
around,
pet has
so
departed.
you can run in the meantime. But it's so rare for that to happen in the late game because of the different types of enemies that there can be. And so, generally, if you see one or two, then that means, or if you see more than one in the same spot, that means either it's part of like a boss thing, or it did the, I think it's just part of the random generation of monsters in the level, where like 3 to 4 of them will spawn in a group. Because that does happen. Everyone's probably noticed that by now. That is a part of the game. I'm not a huge fan of wyverns existing. They're as annoying as the Timberwolves, with the like constant, surprisingly damaging attacks that hit all the time. Oh, traveling merchants in here. Heck yeah.
Your pet has returned. Your pet has increased in power. impossible. Will you tempt fate?
More vitality. Ow. Not very good loot in here, though.
Hello, Wanderer.
Okay, mine is still better. Wow, you got nothing. Take that, I guess. I might need to pick up another identify book more than what I normally do. Just to be clear, the others were for higher levels, right? Yeah. What did that say? A brain beast and its cursed swords. Okay.
You enter the portal.
Alright, I'm gonna try to push through level 10. I'd like to move at a pace of about movement speed and defense bonus. Plus 5 defense. That's not great.
Good
You
day
feel
to you.
refreshed.
Let's see. It's been stolen by a lightning beetle.
You have
Sure,
received a
we'll do
task.
that. Here, you can have that. Extra defense and movement speed ain't gonna hurt.
A good day to you, Wanderer.
Vitality, damage taken reduced and reflected. That's good. Not that good, though.
At these prices, it's
12,000, that could be
stealing.
good. Ooh. So could that. Okay, we're gonna look around before doing that. I think I'll buy
Okay,
those. Okay, now I won't buy those. 30 to 54. Let's check with Gets first, so that I know what we're looking at as far as gear across the board goes. So I believe... Yeah, I still can't use the
Well,
helmets.
what can I do for you?
Yeah, we'll buy another one.
I've got something special you
Okay,
might
just
be
another Reaper Scythe,
interested in.
so we'll take it. Let's see. That's it. Alright. So how much were those things? Was it 60,000? Or was it 6,000? Or, 16,000? 36 or something. 60,000. That is a lot of money. I'm gonna lose out on 20% chance. I could try to get sockets in that, but I can't guarantee it. Or that. Let's do it. Meh. That's good. It's not that good. We're fast, so that's pretty cool. Did that say extra defense, or was it just extra strength? Stamina. So,
I've got something
you know,
special
what you'd
you might
expect
be
to find on
interested
boots.
in.
You can run better and faster and farther. Alright, well, we'll do that at least. I'm gonna go try to get some
Come
sockets.
closer. I might be able to cut
That
you
used a
deep.
lot of our money. And we're gonna need to recoup it, because we lost 20% on our magic item finding. That's 2,000. That's a little more. So let's start with this.
Fate smiles upon you.
Damage reflected to enemies. We'll try this one. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. What's going on here?
Fate has favored
New
you.
sockets. 3 of them. That's pretty good. Alright, well, with that having happened, let me go check this.
You never know what sort
have
of
this?
deals
Let's see what
you'll
it
find
is.
among my wares.
Mana, damage dealt. A little bit better life and mana. Those are, of course, nothing, but 14% damage dealt? I mean, that's... Holy smokes, that's a pretty big jump. Yeah, we're taking that, and that's just going to keep getting better
Good
if we
day.
You
keep that
feel
thing.
refreshed.
My mana's all the way up to 50. Wow. Alright, take this gem out. Cool. Alright, we lost nothing except lots of money. But that's why it's here. And I got a better Reaper. I assume this is still slow, yeah. But my damage
step into
output
the portal.
just, like, I think doubled. Or increased by a third or something from that. That was a lot. Alright. Let's see if these changes actually mattered. I increased my defense and damage by pretty solid amounts. I don't get that close to him. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense that you stab with this thing. It does hit hard, though. Yeah, if I weren't playing on Hero, if you're playing on normal difficulty with a scythe like this, you have a build like mine, you will be one-tapping the majority of what you fight. Okay, kill that guy now. Kill that guy now. That one's hitting us with a pole arm of his own. And now we have a Beck to Corbin we have to get rid of. Okay, everything fits quite snugly right now.
A trap has been sprung. You have sprung a trap.
That sounded like a... Oh, that's a lich. Oh, I thought I saw a traveling merchant.
Have I got a deal for you?
Defensive 16, that's it. That's not very much. For a superior version, I thought it would be much higher. Yeah, no, we're good on everything for now. There's a ghost. Ah, there's our target. They're gonna poison us.
You are poisoned.
Whatever.
You have completed a
He's
quest.
dead now. You just had to do that before I killed you, didn't you? Just to make my life that much less convenient.
I've got something special you might be interested in.
See, most enemy types have like a set number for their skill in any particular type of magic. And because of that, when they slow you, it usually doesn't last any more than 20 seconds at most. Probably a lot less. But bosses, I'm pretty sure their numbers scale. And so you get a little further into the game, and suddenly all of their... Oh, Nagas, that isn't ideal. They're really hard-hitting enemies. Yeah, you get into the higher levels, suddenly you're getting slowed for a minute at a time. That's why I hate that spell. Because it just makes the game less fun to play.
Your pack is full.
Yeah, you're telling me. My word.
Your pet has departed.
Dang it. whatever that magic trident was, I'm not getting it. That's pretty common with enemy gangs. They rarely, the actual members of the gangs that surround guys, rarely drop their
You have
stuff.
sprung the trap.
I see it prominently with goblin shamans specifically, because goblins, of course, carry gear. It's
You
sort
are
of funny, though.
overburdened.
I don't think they're gear because they're goblins. It doesn't seem to scale up with the player like other people. And so you'll get to a point where like enemies are using really weak stuff. Have just not enough room. Ooh! Okay, kill that thing. Okay, he's got piercing resistance, but I see this as an absolute win. Because, if he was not weak to it by default, his resistance would have been a lot higher. Okay. I think we've got this one in the bag now. Well, I can confidently say my defensive stuff is doing its work. Because that would have been gnarly a while ago.
You are overburdened. Your pet has returned.
Good, take the Vex.
Your pet has departed.
Alright. Well, that's all of our missions on this quest, or on this level, right? Oh, there's a cursed sword left. It must have spawned through the wall. I swear, if it gets away from us because now it's not leashed, and it just takes off in the dungeon and we gotta chase it down for ages. I've had that happen. It's rare. But there are times where, you know, you'll have to kill a certain number of particular enemies, and they'll just be somewhere in the dungeon that you missed. You gotta scour the whole place just to find this one target. That's a griffin. They hit pretty hard, but they're also really slow when they attack. They're less threatening than others. Okay, that's a lot of guys. Separate the slow from the fast. Summoning.
You have completed a quest.
Summon sewer rats for... Oh, a hag.
You have sprung the trap.
A treasure room! Awesome. That's a demon. Oh, kill him fast. They have nasty attack spells. Nothing quite debilitating, but stuff that just
Your
hits
pet
really
has
hard.
returned.
Not as bad as the archdevils, which are the stronger versions of them. But they hit hard enough to be quite noticeable.
You enter the portal.
Okay. A big XP give.
Well met.
You have received a quest.
Hello.
You feel refreshed.
Be welcome, traveler.
It's a standard zircon. I'll take it. It's good to have on hand. Take that too. And this. A lot of life on that one. Just a little bit of strength there. Definitely not worth it.
You never know what sort of deals
right.
you'll find among my wares.
What's this at? 36. Yeah, I'm definitely not buying one of those. There's a quad mace. That's the one item in the game that takes Vitality to use. It's the only one that I know of. And I know the game pretty well, so I think it's the only one.
Don't be wasting my time.
Oh, better belt. Yeah, this one doesn't do anything too important. We'll do it. We'll take that for now. Our helmet's not particularly powerfully enchanted, but one minor enchantment will cause it to... oh, we got 3 for 11, good. One minor enchantment will cause the price to continue enchanting it to skyrocket.
Well, what can I do for
which
you?
is why I didn't keep going with it.
I've got deals
That's a big axe right there. Pretty slow, though. 54. Well, I mean, that's like... I'd be spending a lot of money and I'd have to enchant for more slots for Zircons on something. That's 80 grand for, like... No, not even close to worth it. I'd have to spend a lot of money for 3 more points of defense. I don't think that's worth it either. I am going to enchant my belt real quick, see if I can get some sockets, put this other Zircon in. If not, it's not the end of the world. I'll just throw the thing in the trunk and keep it. Extra enchantment. Oh, come on. Can you remove that? Unique powers. Okay, well, that just means everything is slightly harder to use. My stats are high enough right now, that's not a huge deal. It didn't take anything off of me, it's just going to be frustrating going forward. Little dex bonus, more damage dealt. Okay, well that stacks, doesn't it? So, my damage continues to increase. So does my attack. Oh, my defense goes up by quite a bit. Oh, right, 19, because it's a defensive item. Alright. Actually, let me go see real quick how expensive it is to enchant my armor some more. Because it's only got a socket. It's not actually magical. So it might not be that much. 3,000.
Fate has favored you.
Again, it's almost all mana, but more defense, life, and strength. I guess I'll keep it. Alright.
Well met.
You are refreshed.
I would say I'll get that back when I sell
My
it.
wares
But
are
I'm going to
both
have to break
ancient
it.
And powerful.
Oh man, that's a lot of money. Never mind. I probably will be selling that. Alright, well we'll just throw this in here. Well, I'm really rich. So that's cool. I'll find another ring to maybe throw on my pet.
How may I help you?
That's just life bonus. He doesn't need that.
What's life without
You don't even
a
have
risk?
anything. And I don't think Getch did either. How is that thing's defense identical to the other one's defense when this is exceptional? That's dumb. That's 130,000. No, that's just not... I don't know what's on it. That's a lot of money for a defensive item that's going to get outclassed at a few levels anyway. Alright.
You step into
Well,
the
I think that's
portal.
going to be it for this one. This episode, you know, we just continued what we've been doing. Got some more stuff that we otherwise
Have I got
wouldn't have
a
had.
deal for you?
Let's stack up a few more of these. Extra insurance. Yeah, I guess... I don't like that that has increased item requirements. And 4% might not seem like a lot, but that stacks up quickly. I mean, that's 2 extra strength on that. It's not a huge deal, but it could be a huge deal, and the higher stuff gets, the more bad that's gonna be. I don't know. I don't like that. I think plus 1 HP recovered means I heal more. Like, I heal by default just by standing around. But I've never been 100% sure what that stat does. That's always been confusing to me. Alright, well that is going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book, and if you like the look of it, give it a read and a review. I would really appreciate that. But otherwise, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.